Hello?
Can I speak to Tony, please?
This is him.
Hey, Tony, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Like the radio station?
Yeah, exactly like the radio station. How you doing?
Good.
Any idea why I'm calling you today, Tony?
Nope.
Well, somebody recently sent us an email about you.
Okay.
Her name is Alyssa. You remember meeting a girl named Alyssa?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Okay. Well, we do a segment on our show. I don't know if you've heard it called the Second Date Update. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, I've heard of it, I guess.
Okay. Well, Alyssa wanted us to call you today to ask you why you're not calling her back.
Okay.
She told us a little bit about meeting you and said that she liked you a lot and was hoping that you would give her a call, but you haven't, so she's wondering why.
I mean, it was fine. We went out, we met at a bar, but it was afterwards when I met up with her and friends of hers that I thought it got kind of weird.
She told us about hanging out on her friend's boat, and she said there were some girls in the hot tub taking their tops off and partying.
It was more than a boat. It was more like a giant yacht.
All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess boat would be an understatement. If it has a jacuzzi on it and everything else, the thing had to be a monster.
Dozens of people on it partying. There's a bar, multiple bedrooms, little jet skis that you could lower into the water. It was gigantic.
That sounds amazing. I would be taking so many pictures and posting them on social media like, look where I am. Was that not cool?
I mean, it was fine until I found out the situation, and I was like, this is kind of weird.
What do you mean by the situation?
We were in the hot tub, and we were just hanging out, and she got up to go get a drink. And we were still in there. There was like some guys, some girls in there. But some of the guys there told me what the boat really kind of was. I mean, I'd never been in this kind of situation before.
What the boat was? What do you mean by what the boat was?
Yeah, I thought it was just a boat.
Yeah.
A big floating object?
Okay, so some rich guy owned it, but he has it to like entertain his like women. All the women on there were kind of like his girls. If that makes any sense.
So you're saying that he's a pimp and they're all prostitutes? I'm not really picking up what you're putting down.
I don't think so. I didn't get that vibe necessarily, but I thought it was more like a, I don't know what you call like a harem, I guess. Like his.
What?
He's like a sugar daddy to these women.
So you're saying that all the girls on there are like his girlfriends?
Kind of. The guy I was talking to kind of said that the girls could hang out on the boat and use all his like expensive cars and stuff if they did stuff for the guy.
Oh, and I'm assuming not like do chores around his house.
Exactly right.
So he was like a Hugh Hefner type of dude, I guess.
I guess it just kind of weirded me out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Understandable.
Yeah.
I would be freaked out.
So in your mind, you think that Alyssa, the girl that you met that night, must be hooking up with this old guy if she's able to party on his boat.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know why he's old. Just in my mind, he's an old rich guy.
Yeah.
I didn't see the guy, but she must be hooking up with him if she's on the boat, and that's why you left?
I got that impression, yes.
Okay. Would you like to find out if she is actually hooking up with that dude? Because I would.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious what it already is, so I don't think there's any need to.
I think we should ask her. And she's actually on the phone listening right now, so we can do that, Tony.
What do you mean?
I mean that she's listening to this conversation and she wants to talk to you. Alyssa, say hi to Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Oh, my gosh.
Alyssa, are you hooking up with the rich guy who owns the boat?
Oh, my God. It's not even like that.
Okay, what is it like then?
It doesn't matter. It's not your business.
Oh.
Well, it does kind of matter to me. If I'm going to consider dating you, it does kind of matter to me.
You don't know what's going on.
Okay, so tell me the details. Are you with him?
That's also none of your business. If you wanted to know what was going on, you would have called me and asked me instead of making me go on the show to call you.
Yeah, but Alyssa, that's kind of an awkward conversation to call someone and go, hey, are you banging the dude that owns the boat?
Yeah.
Well,
I
if
think
you wanted
they're
to
right.
know, you
They're
would
right.
be man enough to call and ask.
Well, I'm not going to waste my time with that. Sorry.
Well, I'm offended. I took you to the yacht. I introduced you to all my friends, and if you had a question about the situation, you couldn't even be man enough to call me and ask me about it? You didn't hear this from me. You heard this from somebody else. This could be a rumor. I mean...
Well, we hung out for 4 hours. What difference does it make? I'm not going to waste my time. It's not like we were married or something.
Well, I wasted my time on you, didn't I? I actually liked you.
Okay, fine. Let's just leave it there.
Leave it there? So you don't want to date me because of that?
Yeah.
That's your loss. You're missing out on a lot.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, at this point, I would like to ask you guys if you'll go out on a second date. I will pay for
No.
it. No. Oh, Alyssa's saying no.
No, I would not like to go on this little piece of man who couldn't even call me back.
Okay.
Alyssa, you're potentially sleeping with someone else to be on their boat. Remember this, right?
It's a really nice yacht, Brooke.
It's kind of a big deal.
I don't appreciate all of you guys judging me for something you know nothing about. So, all of you.
Alyssa, hey, not
my
me.
gosh, Alyssa.
I'm not judging you at all, Alyssa. Look, if there was a millionaire who was like, hey, I want to fly you on my helicopter, on my yacht, dude, I'd go that guy for hours. Okay?
You were so gross.
There's a millionaire listening. Get at me, all right? Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Derek.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Derek, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Excuse me?
It's a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
No way.
Yeah, how are you, man?
I'm good. And you guys?
Not too bad. You ever listen to the show?
On occasion. I mean, I'm a bartender, so sometimes either if I'm up late or for some reason up early, but, yeah, I know you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yeah. They wanted us to get in touch with you because you're not calling them back.
Okay. Who asked you to do this?
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and just guess that you probably know this person because she leaves quite a mark on people that she meets. Her name is Haley. She likes to go by Hailstorm.
Oh, my God. Yeah, she's pretty intense.
That is one description that you could use.
Well, she emailed us because she said that you guys hung out one night, and now you won't text her back, and she said she even came into your bar the other day, and you kind of ignored her.
Okay, she said all that?
Yeah. Yeah, she told us a lot about you, actually.
And what did she say?
Well, she said that you're a hot bartender with a bunch of tattoos and long hair, and you look like a sexy rocker.
Yeah.
She said,
Would you deny that?
Guess not.
She also told us how you hooked her up with a bunch of free drinks, and then later on in the evening, you guys went out to your car and made out a little bit.
All true. I can't deny any of that.
And she was super pumped about meeting you because apparently you said that you're going to open up a bar someday, and you want to use her as your logo.
Well, okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Yeah, we were like talking after I got like done with work. We were in my car, and I mentioned that like I hope to one day like open my own bar, and that like she has like a great figure that would make like a great silhouette for my logo. But like,
Was that? Let me ask you a question before you continue. Was that a line? Like, do you use that on girls at the bar all the time?
no, like she's sincerely like smoking hot. Like that's like she has a great body, but like I didn't really like mean it in like let's figure out a logo tomorrow kind of way.
so you were
Okay.
just saying, like, in general, she would make a great...
Yeah, like someday.
Yeah, I mean, someone like with a body like that would make a great logo.
for, like, semi-truck mud flaps and bar logos.
Yeah,
So-
right?
What didn't you like about her then? Why are you kind of blowing her off? I mean, it sounds like you thought she was at least hot.
She's just like sweet and like sincere, like she wanted to help, but like the next day she started texting me and sending me attaching photos of headshots for like which one did I want to use for the bar.
So it was more like you said, hey, you could be the logo for the bar one day because you're that attractive. And she, in her mind, was like, oh my God, he told me I'm the logo for this new bar that is opening right now.
I'm telling everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't seem like it's enough to write somebody off.
No, like, she wouldn't stop. Like, from there, she, like, was texting me all day long about it. Like, my phone was just blowing up. Like,
What?
It was like we were business partners all of a sudden.
Hey, Derek, I do want to let you know that Hailstorm is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Like, what?
Yeah. Hailstorm?
What?
Hey.
Oh, hey. How's it going, Haley?
Not so good. I heard everything you said. I had to mute my phone because I couldn't be quiet, but I heard everything.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, everything I just said happened.
Well, guess what? I'm a doer. I was trying to help your dream, and I'm sorry that you are a lazy person who doesn't want to actually, who just talks, and doesn't actually do anything with their life.
Hold on. I told you that I wanted to open a bar one day, like, not the next day. And I do want to use your body and my logo, but, like, I'm not ready to start picking those out today.
You know what? You're a jerk.
Whoa.
You got me all excited about this bar we were going to open together, and now you're like being all lazy, and now
I
what do
told
you do?
you I wanted to open a bar one day.
Together.
I even gave you name suggestions, okay? I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. Haley's Hole in the Wall or Haley's Hole. Like, I can't call a bar that.
Haley's hole.
I love it. I think it's a
cute.
great name.
The town I grew up in had a bar called Joe's Hole. It's real
I mean,
popular.
for the type of bar I was telling her about, that's like, I can't. She wanted, like, custom cocktails, and it was, like, too much.
That's amazing. I would totally go to that bar, though.
Think about it, okay? Haley's Hole is such a cute name. It's like, oh, out of the way, like, oh, it's like a hidden place, but it's also like, you like think about like, ooh, it's like kind of sexy, like, ooh, who's Haley? And like, maybe we're gonna see her there. Like, what's up with
Yeah,
Haley?
it's a family establishment for sure.
I'm sorry, Derek, but she's kind of funny. Like,
It is funny.
Oh, I mean, for sure, but I don't think intentionally.
but why wouldn't you give her another second chance? I mean, she's got so much energy. She obviously really likes you.
Yeah, she's into
That
you.
is for sure.
Yeah, I do have a lot of energy, and I am hilarious. I was voted funniest in my high school class, okay?
Really.
Awesome.
I can't argue with results.
To recognize that I would make a really great business partner. I know about nightlife. That is my life. I go out every night.
I appreciate your wanting to help, but, like, I have my ideas about this, and I, like, just think it's probably better for me to do it myself.
Fine. Do it yourself. You know what? I'm going to open my own bar.
Oh.
I'm going to open my own Haley's Hole. And then I won't even let you come in. I won't even let you near the place.
Oh, no.
Okay?
You hear that, Derek? You're not getting anywhere near Haley's Hole ever.
Ever.
Oh, my
I do have to ask, though, since it's a second date update. Derek, would you like to go on a second date with Haley? We will pay for it.
Oh, man. You know, I think I'm going to pass. Like,
Oh,
I appreciate it, though.
Come on.
God.
Good.
You know, it's just too much.
You know what? I'm just enough. So, there.
Amen, Haley.
I'm sorry
Sure.
you didn't get a second date, but can we get an invite to Haley's Hole when it opens?
Yes, please.
You guys are going to be at the head table.
Awesome. Thank you. Head table at Haley's Hole.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
If you're just joining us right now, we're about to do a second date update. We just played a second date update from one of our favorite people, Haley.
Yay, hailstorm.
And the last thing that we heard from her was she met a dude who worked at a bar, and he wanted to use her as the bar's logo, and also they kind of made out in the parking lot and everything else.
It happens.
And apparently he wasn't ready to partner with her on owning a bar.
Yeah.
She was being a little presumptuous, so she decided she's going to open up her own bar.
Uh-oh, show
And
him.
that was the last we heard. And we're about to get an update from her right now because she's back on the phone
Yes.
and wants us to tell us about the situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hailstorm.
Let me take a selfie.
What's up, Hailstorm?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too. You're still one of the most popular people from the Second Date Updates ever.
Love you.
Thank you. I'm not surprised.
So, Hailstorm, we just listened to that Second Date Update, and it sounded like you said no to another date with this guy. So why do you have an update for us?
Well, I am never one to give up, so I have more to my story with Derek, and I thought you guys would be hungry to know what happened.
Of course, everybody's hungry for Hailstorm. You know that. You guys sounded mad at each other at the end of that.
Yeah.
Or at least you
Oh
sounded
my
mad.
gosh. Yes, I was so mad at him after what happened because he didn't want to partner with me. He didn't want my ideas, but he just wanted my body. And I was like, I'm more than just a body.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a brain.
Yeah.
So to get back at him after what happened and the way things ended, I sent him some provocative pictures of myself to make him jealous and to get back at him.
What?
So, as a revenge tactic, you sent him some pictures of yourself.
That's an interesting way to do
All
that.
right. And did it work? Did that, ruin his day?
Well, it did work in the sense that it made him super jealous, and he was really sweet to me and wanted to get drinks.
Oh, really?
Oh, she lured him back in.
Okay.
And basically one thing led to another, and we ended up, after 3 months, moving in together.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No way.
So you went from doing a second date update where it sounded like you guys hated each other.
Yeah.
You sent him some nudes, and then you moved in together.
Yeah, I mean, it was fast, but it just, felt right, and
Right.
so you just got to go with your feeling on something like that.
Yes, you do, because
fast.
it's not a big decision.
No, no.
So
It's
you
huge.
just go with your gut and move in after 3 months.
But are you going to
Yeah.
just live together, or are you still going to try to do these business ventures? Because that seems like it caused a little friction.
Yeah.
Well, we were sort of on the track to work towards the business venture, and, things were going good. But, after a couple of weeks, he just got super boring. He was just so
What?
lame. He just wanted to, watch old TV shows and, go to bar trivia. And I was like, yo, Hailstorm is not about this, bar trivia life. She's about working on a bar stool and, getting crunk with it. Not, I don't care about knowledge. I want to, have fun.
Wanna get lit?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hailstorm wants to party, not sit at a bar and do trivia.
Exactly.
Okay. So why isn't he on the phone now?
Well, so I talked to him about it, and he was like, let's go play mini golf and talk this over. And I was like, no, this is over. I'm done.
Wow. So you moved in with the dude and then broke up with him after a few months because he was boring, and then on top of that wanted to play mini golf.
And trivia.
Yes. So I wanted to call you guys to let you know Hailstorm is back on the market, baby.
Oh, watch out, world.
How many guys are going to be pumped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So if any of your listeners want to hang out and down for whatever, let's do this.
I'm sure they do. Text in at 78592. Hailstorm, I can get you a couple dates right now. I guarantee it.
Yes.
All right, well, Hailstorm, thank you for the update. Keep us posted on any new things that happen in your relationships that are coming up, all right?
Okay, bye, guys.
All right, bye. See you later.
That is one fun girl.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Cora, please?
this is she.
Hey, Cora, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. We play all the hits. I don't know if you've heard.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can I help you?
Yes, you can. I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you and asked us to give you a call.
Sorry, I'm very confused. What
That's
do you,
right.
do
Hey,
you
don't-
need me to do something?
You're not going to arrest me, are you?
Okay,
Oh,
Jubal,
God.
stop with this.
What are you talking about?
Well, you went on a date a little while ago with a dude named Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Eric emailed us because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Eric is confused. He said he liked you a lot, but he also says that after your date, you haven't called him back.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
He also said that you only drank half a glass of wine at dinner, which in my world that usually means that you wanted to get out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah, he was he was interesting.
Yeah. Wait, is that a positive or a negative interesting?
Questionable.
Question.
Oh.
Can you describe from your side of things what it was like?
I don't know. He kept doing this thing, making sound effects.
Yeah.
That was the
Oh,
first
really?
red flag.
We noticed that about him. He tends to talk in sound effects quite a bit. We're like, so boom, I was sitting there and then bam, you know?
Right.
Okay.
I guess the one that stood out was he ordered pasta, and then when it came, he was like, he was like, bada boom, that's the pasta, bow.
That sounds fun, actually.
That's the pasta bow.
Was that
Date with
embarrassing?
Mario Brothers.
Was that embarrassing for you?
Not at first. It was just kind of like, energy, you know?
Yeah.
But then the more that he drank, which, like, I'm not against drinking. It's not like that. It just, like, intensified by, like, 1,000%.
So it went from like funny and amusing to obnoxious.
Yeah. He starts asking about, like, turn-ons and turn-offs. And
That's always a good first date topic.
Yeah.
Hey, so
I feel like that's pretty normal, though, for a first date, right?
what turns you on?
Like, or like in a person, or like even
Oh,
in
like
bedroom.
likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
Well, you say turn on. That's all I can think of. Like, hey, so real quick, let's talk about what gets you going.
I think she meant like they were talking about what you expect in a significant other or what you look for in a date.
So we're talking about like turn on, turn offs. Like, what are you looking for? What's your whatever about life, kind of in general. And he got really serious, and he's like, "I got to tell you something." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "Honestly, if she wasn't my biological sister, my sister would be my ideal woman."
Oh, ick.
Gross.
I mean, I guess at least he drew the line.
No, still.
I do not feel the same way as you do about that.
What did
Very
you
optimistic.
What did you say?
Well, I didn't really say anything, and he could see I was shocked. So then he like took out his phone and started showing me pictures to justify what he said.
Wait, hold up. So he was justifying it by showing you physical attributes of her? Like, I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, maybe he just thinks his sister's an awesome person.
No, I think it's mainly physical.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It was really, really, really uncomfortable.
I don't think he knew that upset you, though, or that you thought that was weird, because he didn't bring that up to us at all.
Or he doesn't remember. He was drunk.
Yeah, so that is the long story of why I have not contacted him again.
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Well, he's been waiting for your phone call. Probably talks to his sister every day. They probably talk all the time. So, but he's been waiting for your phone call. And I do have to let you know that he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
He wants to talk to me?
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe he wishes you were his sister, but he still wants to talk to you.
Do I have to?
Yes, please talk to me.
Oh.
Come on, it's Eric. How are you, sir?
How are you? I think you know how she is.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I don't see what the problem is, though. I mean, my sister's very good looking, just like you are. That was what I was trying to get across. You saw the picture. She's got a great figure.
Oh, my God.
And I was trying to say, you're a lot like my sister. You got a really nice figure like she does, and pretty. And then I don't want to date my sister, but, you know, when I look at you, I think of her. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Wow, that made it worse. What are you doing, dude?
Oh, my God.
But in a good way.
No.
And there's nothing, I'm sorry, there's nothing good about that. We were going down a list of like turn-ons and turn-offs and what we like, and that was the first thing you brought up. That's not okay. If I would have said that about my brother, you would have equally have been as disgusted as I was. That's not okay.
If your brother was good looking and hot, I would have liked to seen pictures of him too if you were comparing him. I mean, it's a compliment.
Oh, I don't think it is a compliment. I think there's something wrong with your mind if that's what you think it is. Like,
But that's why I said if we weren't related. That just cancels it all. That means
No, it doesn't cancel it. Once you say your sister's sexy, you've always said your sister's sexy, no matter what.
And you does your sister?
Now wait a second. I'll objectively say my sister is hot. Is that wrong?
Well, yeah, it is. When you're looking to hook up with somebody and thinking of your sister, it's wrong.
Well, I wouldn't be like thinking of her. It just, you know.
Does your sister know you find her this attractive?
I tell her that she's gorgeous every day. It doesn't bother her. She enjoys it.
That is a close family.
Well, there's 7 of us. I got 3 sisters. She happens to be the hottest.
Oh, man, your other sister.
I mean, is that weird to just tell somebody that they're really good looking?
No,
even
you
though
can
we're related?
You can tell people.
Objective. It's like a distance. I'm looking over there. There she is. Hot. You know?
Hot.
No.
There she is, right across the dinner table on Thanksgiving Day. Hot as always.
Look, I don't want to touch my sister. I don't want to touch her body because we're related. But I'd like to touch a body like hers, like yours.
No.
You're just making it worse,
very
Eric.
honest here. Is there something wrong with honesty?
Yeah, there's something wrong with being physically attracted to your sister. That's just all that it comes down to.
I'm physically attracted to her likeness.
Okay, yeah.
And Cora, all I'm trying to say is you remind me of my sister. You're hot like my sister. That's all I'm trying to say.
oh my God. Well, I don't want to be hot like your sister.
Well, too late, Cora. Sounds like you already are hot like sister.
Okay.
Would you like to go out with Eric, though, on a second date? We will pay for it.
No.
Oh, shocker.
Really? How about another date, no family talk? No, I won't talk about my sister. You don't talk about your brother. Nothing. Just
no.
Yeah.
No.
You're not going to win this one, Eric.
Well, I'm bummed out, but I'm just say, Cora, you're really cool, but you're making a big mistake, and you're missing out on one big old Italian, honey.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'll be all right. Thank you.
Well, Eric, what are you doing with the rest of your day? I know it's going to be a tough day for you that you got turned down.
I don't know, whatever. I'll be fine.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
hopefully
that's
maybe you
good
can give your
attitude.
sister a call, talk to you about it. Or maybe you got dinner plans later with the family?
Yeah, very funny. I get what you're saying, but you guys don't realize my sister is hot. Maybe I'll send you a picture.
Email it in.
So weird.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Aaron.
This is Aaron.
Aaron, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm okay. From where?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, I only listen to NPR. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're kind of the
It's
same.
great. No, we're not
If you
at all.
if you add a like NPR plus Justin Bieber plus fart jokes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not familiar. How can I help you?
Well, I'm calling you today because a listener to our show actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
A listener. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know anyone who might listen to you, but sure.
Well, you do actually know one person who listens to us. Her name is Nicole, and you guys went out on a date the other day.
Yeah. I know Nicole. I blocked her.
What?
Wait, you what?
I blocked her from everything. Social, her number.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, why would you block her?
How is that any business of yours?
Well, because she emailed us and wanted us to get in touch with you because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them afterwards, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask what went wrong. So she was curious why you weren't calling her back, and I guess we know now that you've blocked her, but she wanted to know why.
Oh, so you're going to tell her?
Yeah, that's the whole point. We get the info from you, and then we pass it along to her.
Okay, I think this could be good for her to know, actually.
Okay, so what would you like us to tell Nicole?
Well, tell Nicole that it's been done, it's been played out, and she needs to shake it up a little bit.
Is she like harassing you or something, and that's why you blocked her? Is that what you mean by it's been played out or something?
No, I mean, tell her she needs to stop being so average.
What?
Being so average.
Whoa, What is that?
Okay, and
Very average.
what about
That
her
was
is
mean.
so average?
I mean, not to be mean. I mean, it's just how she is. But, you know, it's the same American thing. The girl who thinks she likes to travel and is so cultured, but really isn't.
So wait, you blocked her from all social media and everything on the internet because you think that she's average and isn't well cultured enough?
I'll give you an example. You know, she says she's well-traveled. And she says, you know, France is her favorite place to go. And she says the most incredible place to go in France is Paris. And then she, like, flashes her stupid Eiffel Tower keychain. I was just not impressed.
You were not impressed that she liked Paris?
Not at all. Every American woman says they love Paris.
So what if Paris is an awesome city? So what?
Paris was an awesome city in the 19th century.
So,
I mean,
Paris is not awesome anymore.
no, I mean, most people, you know, you say Lyon or you say Dijon. But, I mean, Paris was a while ago. We did that.
Whatever you said to me just sounded like mustard. That's all.
It's a city.
Yeah, I don't know where you're talking about.
I mean, you get the gist. She's an American girl, says she loves to travel, and she's just skimmed the surface, and I wasn't that impressed with it, and frankly, I didn't have the patience for it.
You sound super condescending. Like, can't you just understand that, one, she's trying to connect with you on a level where she knows you have interests?
Connects with me over Paris. I find that very funny.
Whoa.
Paris isn't cool.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, if I ever take a trip to France, I know not to go to Paris now, right?
I mean, you can fly to Paris and buy a croissant and go to the top of the Eiffel Tower, and you're still not a world traveler.
What are you talking? There's some people that I know that has never even been out of the country. I mean, good for her for
I pity those
making it.
people.
Okay.
Just like you pity Nicole,
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Aaron, thank you for sharing. I need to share with you that Nicole is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Wait, right now?
Yes, right now.
Right now.
Yes, Nicole?
Hey, Aaron, it's that basic chick you went on a date with. I'm so embarrassed right now. I swear to God, he was not this pretentious on our date, okay? Like, he was a cultured person. He was not this condescending. This is not who I thought you were, Aaron.
How would you remotely know that I'm cultured if you're not close to that?
It's like, you're talking to me as if we didn't converse at all the night. I told you, I've been to many, many countries. You've lived in Paris for 8 years. I've traveled to France, Italy, Austria, Switzerland. Like, I've been many places. How can you say that?
Just stop talking. I don't need to hear, your passport stamps of the world. I heard you say it once on our date, and I don't need to hear it a second time.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't understand. Like, who do you think you are? Do you think that you're, like, some prince or something? I mean, why do you think that you're so incredible?
Yeah.
Well, I actually do have a little bit of royal ancestry and blood, but
God.
but I don't like to, talk about it much.
Well, why would you? That's kind of showing off at that point, Aaron.
Well,
look, Aaron, all I have to say is, like, if you plan on ever finding love in this life, you've got to change because you're being a huge pretentious jerk right now.
well, I'll think about that next time I'm flying on my jet to Megève with my family to ski, and you're at some senior frogs trying to buy a shot glass. Tell everyone you went to Puerto Vallarta.
My God.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I actually liked you.
And you didn't see any of this on your date with him?
No, he totally hoodwinked me. I thought that he was a really sweet gentleman. I don't know, he must have real game or something.
This guy?
I actually was a gentleman. It was excruciating to sit there for 2 hours or whatever, and I laughed on the inside. And frankly, I think I'm done.
Whoa.
Man.
Well, that makes two of us, Aaron. Finally, we have something actually in common because we are both done. I do not ever want to speak to you again.
Oh, well, that came as a shock.
And Nicole, before you go, it's pronounced can, not can.
You know what, Aaron? Why don't you go suck your own because no woman is ever going to do it for you, okay?
Oh, my God. I just fell in love with Nicole. Oh, my God.
Aaron, you seem cultured enough. Are you able to do that? Because I've heard that Frenchmen can do that to themselves.
As every man should.
This is the reason I don't listen to terrestrial radio.
Well, thank you for being on terrestrial radio for a few minutes. Appreciate your feedback, Aaron. Nicole, I didn't even get to ask if you'd go on a second date with you.
I think you know the answer.
Well,
Anyway.
I don't.
I'm honestly so sorry you had to deal with him, you guys. I'm very embarrassed right
That's
now.
all right. So what are you going to do now?
I'm just so angry. I just want to find him and just hit him over the head with a baguette or something.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.